This is the first student-led live broadcast in the nation, bringing you the best stories and sports since 1970. We are CHS Today.
Good morning, Spartan Nation, and welcome to today's newscast. I'm Sophia.
And I'm Xander.
And now it's time for
CHS Today.
In our top story, endurance athlete Lewis Pugh plans to swim around Martha's Vineyard, where Jaws was filmed 50 years ago. Pugh is the first person to take a long-distance swim in every ocean of the world and has taken extreme conditions from Mount Everest to the Arctic. He is 55 years old and is undertaking this challenge because he wants to change public perception about animals at risk. After his swim, he plans to spend the rest of his day educating the public about sharks. He estimates it will take him 12 days to complete the 62-mile swim and plans to only wear goggles, a cap, and trunks.
In our next top story, at least 103 Palestinians have been killed in an Israeli airstrike across the Gaza Strip since dawn. 56 of those, including women and children, were killed when homes and tents sheltering displaced families were bombed overnight in the southern city of Khan Yunis. According to the local Nasser hospital, journalists said the hospital's corridors were crowded with casualties and that its mortuaries are full.
All library materials are due back tomorrow. Our students are welcome to return their books to one of our 2 drop boxes, one in the Media Center and one in Jackson Hallway right outside our doors, if you prefer. Seniors and all students not returning to CHS next fall need to turn in their Chromebooks and chargers sometime next week. They may keep them through Thursday if necessary, but once they are done using them, they should bring them up to the Media Center. If they have lost their Chromebook, the charge is $300. If they have lost or destroyed their charger, the replacement cost is $25. We will not be charging for damaged cases or stylus. They may bring a check made out to FCSC or cash to cover any necessary charges.
The annual end-of-the-year mixer is tomorrow. Let's see what it's all about.
So on Friday afternoon after lunch will be the mixer for the year. We have a lot of new games this year. It's for all students. We will have blacklight, dodgeball, and volleyball, the dunk tank, the 360 photo booth, bungee basketball, the mechanical bowl, Kona, joust, human whack-a-mole, games in the cafeteria, and bracelets, plus music.
I think the mixer is a good thing because you get free Kona ice and you get to play fun games with your bestest of friends.
I think the mixer is a good opportunity for us students because it gives us one last time to have fun before finals, and it allows us to be celebrated as students.
It'll just be a fun afternoon. Hopefully the weather is nice and we can do everything outside.
Attention junior year CHS students. If you plan to take any Ivy Tech online dual credit courses, please see Mr. Thompson this week.
Attention juniors and sophomores. The upcoming senior class is working to plan a summer Splash and Assassin game. If you would like to pay $10 will be due Tuesday, May 20th to any of the following: Ella Austin, Gage Schaefer, or Olivia Becker. If you have any questions, please reach out to one of them. More information will be on the Instagram account, CHS_splashin_2025.
The academic teams will be selling water, pop, and popcorn during the mixer. Every item costs $1. Quench your thirst and enjoy some yummy popcorn while helping the academic teams raise funds for their next season.
Theater will have a rehearsal at 2:50 in the auditorium today for Celebration in the Ville. Please make sure to attend.
Attention all students. No off-road or non-street legal vehicles are allowed to be driven to school on the last day of school. Only students who have a valid driver's license can drive to school. If you want more information, see the SRO.
On this day in 1941, the first jet aircraft, Gloucester Whittle E-2839, flew successfully over Cranwell, England. This was the first test of an Allied aircraft using jet propulsion. The aircraft's turbojet engine, which produced a powerful thrust of hot air, was devised by Frank Whittle, an English aviation engineer and pilot generally regarded as the father of the jet engine.
Lunch for tomorrow is a classic hamburger or a beef hot dog on a whole wheat bun with baked beans, green leaf lettuce, sliced tomatoes, cheese, and pickles.
Will we see some storms, Landon?
Most likely. At 5 p.m. it's going to be cloudy and 86. At 10 p.m. it's going to be partly moony with some rain and 79. And at 7 a.m. it's going to be partly cloudy and about 6-7 degrees. Now on 3-day. Friday we're going to see those storms, high of 86. Saturday it's going to clear up nice with a high of 70. And Sunday it's going to be even nicer at 74. That's all for the weather. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Landon.
Now to Caden with our Spartan Nation Sports.
Thanks, guys. Sports action for today is boys golf at home at 5, girls tennis at Rushville at 5, girls varsity softball at 5:30 at Cambridge, boys and girls track and field away at Franklin County at 5:30, and girls JV softball at home against North Decatur at 5:30. Sports action for tomorrow is girls varsity tennis home against East Central at 5, girls varsity softball at 5:30 away at Greensburg, and girls JV softball home at 6 against Yorktown. That's all for sports. Now back to the desk for birthdays.
Thanks, Caden. Birthdays for today are Brian Geis and Carly Stout.
There are no birthdays for tomorrow.
Happy birthday. I'm Sophia.
I'm Xander.
I'm Caden.
I'm Landon. And that's all for CHS Today.